Good morning, very distinguished royal fathers. Good morning and welcome to this second edition of the High-Prep Stakeholders Forum to brief the Ogoni people and indeed Nigerians on the progress made so far on the cleanup of Ogoni land. We want to sincerely apologize for starting the event slightly behind schedule, but we do assure you that we will do it quickly so that we can disperse for other duties and engagements we will have on hand today. Permit me to recognize some dignitaries in the house, but I can also assure you that this house is packed with dignitaries for which we will not be able to recognize every one of us, not because you are not so important, but because of time. My name is Bo Barinafo, and I have my colleague with me here, working with me.
My name is Vivian Douglas, and you're all welcome.
All right. We have in the house His Royal Majesty, King Jean K. Ginewa, President, Supreme Council of Ogoni Traditional Rulers, and Benemenetai Kingdom, here represented by Chief Friday Ndonake Ginewa. You're welcome. We also have in the house the Senator representing River Southeast, Senator Magnus Abe, here represented by the former Commissioner for Culture in River State, Marcus Ney. You're welcome, sir.
Okay, we also have Honorable Friday Nki, who is representing Kana Constituency 2, River State House of Assembly. You're welcome.
And the House is Honorable Dr. Barinadan Piggy, the member representing Tai Oyibo Eleme Federal House of Representatives. Welcome, sir.
And of course, we also have Professor Bibi Fake, who is the former Vice Chancellor, River State University of Science and Technology. Welcome.
In the House is Honorable Matthew Dike, member, River State House of Assembly. Welcome, sir.
And we also have His Royal Majesty, King MSH Eguru, who is the Benemene Ken Kana, Chairman Kana, recognized as the traditional rulers. Good to have you here, sir.
Dr. Peter Mede is in the house. He is the President Kagote and board member High-Prep. Welcome, sir. We also have the Right Reverend Moses Okate. He is the General Overseer, Commonwealth Covenant Church, Alode Eleme. Welcome, sir. And the house is Chief Nwokolo Dingba Nte. Welcome, sir. We also have the President General, Eleme General Assembly, Chief Elder Israel Abe. I can also see in the house Dr. Mike Willagi. You're welcome, sir.
They are joining. Okay.
Right, we will be doing other introduction, but permit me to recognize the Berimene of Gokana Kingdom, His Royal Majesty, Festus Bakia. Welcome, sir.
Okay, we also have Dr. Ogoni representing Chief E.K. Clark. Welcome, sir.
Also in the house is Chief D.K. Badom. Welcome, sir. All right, other introduction we will do as we continue, but let's rise to take the national anthem.
While we rise to take the national anthem, after the national anthem, we're also going to take the national prayer. So please kindly watch the monitor so you can join in the national prayer, or we all can join in the national prayer. Thank you.
National prayer.
O God of creation, direct our noble cause, guide thou our leaders right, help our youth the truth to know, in love and honesty to grow, and living just and true, great lofty heights attain, to build a nation where peace and justice shall reign. Thank you very much.
You may have your seats. Permit me to recognize Senator Bennett Mirabil. You're welcome, sir.
Okay, we want to quickly get straight to the first, or the number 3 item on the agenda, which is a welcome address by the Honorable Minister for Environment, who is ably represented by Dr. Ishaku Mohammed. Please, a round of applause for him as he makes his way to the podium.
Your Royal Highnesses, distinguished senators, other stakeholders, and all protocols duly and faithfully observed. I am Dr. Ishaku Mohammed. I've been directed to represent the Honorable Minister of State for Environment, who also is the chair of the Governing Council of HYPREP. He actually would have loved to be here, but just yesterday morning, he was directed by the Vice President to join him in Lagos to the commissioning of the Climate Innovation Center, which is about the same time this morning. So he sincerely conveys his apologies to all stakeholders of Ogoni land. So, as is usual in such, I will just dive into what he has asked me to read on his behalf right now. Remarks by the Honorable Minister of State for Environment and Chairman of the HYPREP Governing Council on the occasion of the 2nd edition of the HYPREP Stakeholders Forum on the Cleanup of Ogoni Land. Protocols. I wish to warmly welcome you to this Stakeholder Forum to brief you, our esteemed partners in progress.
It is the 2nd stakeholders meeting on implementation of the United Nations Environmental Programme report on the cleanup of Ogoni land. Now, this particular journey began in way back 2009 when the then federal government authorized UNEP to carry out an environmental assessment program on pollution in Ogoni land. but it wasn't up until June 2016 when this particular project implementation of the report, that is, was flagged off by the incumbent federal government all the way in Bodo community, Gokana local government area of Rivers State. Now, since then, so much has been said, so much has been done. This particular stakeholders program will offer persons who are gathered here, environmentalists, traditional rulers, and environmental activists, to take stock of the process so far, celebrate their successes, and make improvements where necessary. The first of this kind of meeting was held in December 2017, when stakeholders also converged at this same venue to take stock of their efforts in the last 1 year between 2016 and 2017. Well, here we are at the Atlantic Hall of Hotel Presidential here. The program has started. I'll leave you now to enjoy the discussions and deliberations here.
Loss of hope in the cleanup of Ogoni land due to a prolonged and inexplicable delay in the implementation of the UNEP report. At commencement, therefore, there was the need to embark on a series of community sensitizations to rebuild the hope and confidence of the people in the entire exercise. Accordingly, the Project Coordination Office was therefore directed to continuously engage with key stakeholders, including leadership of impacted communities, other Ogoni stakeholders, and ex-artisanal refiners. We deployed the platforms of town hall meetings and mass media campaigns in order to achieve these objectives. As some of you are aware, sensitization of impacted communities was followed closely by the training of technical assistants, who were all Ogoni young graduates in environmental sciences. This is with the expectation that they will serve as an additional layer of feedback for HYPREP on sites where remediation is to take place. On successful completion of their training, they were allotted sites to observe demonstration companies that came to showcase their remediation technologies at no cost to HYPREP. At this point, it is important to stress that companies that participated in the demonstration exercise did so with the full understanding that it will not confer any advantage to them in the bidding for remediation. Furthermore, conscious of the earnest expectations of the Ogoni people in the area of health impact study, as one of the recommendations contained in the UNEP report, we had to carry out a medical outreach to the 4 local government areas of Ogoni land as a preliminary step towards the implementation of health impact study by gathering initial data for the exercise. Thus far, 2 missions have been successfully undertaken to date. The first was in December 2017, and the second in April 2018. Cumulatively, 216,000 persons with various ailments were attended to and 300 surgeries undertaken. Permit me to go off script here. The opportunities provided by the medical outreach enabled that the critical samples that will enable analysis to determine linkage with impaction and the health status of the community is what the overall goal is. And currently, the analysis of the results of some of the samples that were taken is ongoing. This will ensure that when you deploy health interventions, they will be targeted at specific health issues that have been clearly, scientifically, and clinically defined. As you are all aware, the procurement process for the cleanup was kick-started on 2nd April 2018 via advertisement in foreign and local dailies for bids from companies for pre-qualification or remediation of impacted sites in Ogoni. The bids were opened on the 30th of April, and the names of pre-qualified companies published on the HiPrep website, www.hiprep.gov.ng. Cleanup. In addition, advertisement has been made to enable competent companies that will provide portable water and training of women and youth in alternative livelihood sources to respond. The procurement processes are currently ongoing, and as I am aware, the